achievements? Can I put them on my CV? Complete the game, complete the alternative ending of the game, use the healing cream, poison the dog. Oh, charming. Any funny settings we can muddle around with? Brightness, reticle. I think you mean ridicule. Blah, 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 controls, move, run, look, interact, flashlight and inventory. Okay, all perfectly straightforward. Use of headphones is recommended. Yes, well, screw you, I don't agree with them on principle. You can adjust the graphics, brightness and language in the options menu. I've already seen. Thank you very much. Okay, well, this is a new way of starting a horror game. The singer Jessica Clinton releases new song titled The Dance of the Middle East, because Jessica Clinton is such a Middle Eastern name. The Extreme, oh gosh, that takes me back, shampoo arrived in stores. The new formula moisturizes the hair, leaves it clean and free of dandruff, because, you know, every other type of shampoo doesn't promise to do that. A butcher shop closed by breach of hygiene standards. Man disappears in St. Bernard. The search for the missing person, Theodore Shaw, began. I don't think that's where a period goes, but never mind. But then again, aren't people constantly complaining about the placement of their periods? I don't know. There is no news so far, according to the brother of the disappeared police officer Eric Shaw. Oh. Okay. Going for a full proper 3D look about this. I have my flashlight. Good. That's nice to know I start with that. So I'm wearing trainers, but they sound like tap dancing shoes. Okay. If that's not a horror trope, I don't know what it is. It's locked. I'm sorry. I don't know why that entertains me, but for some reason it does. Is this locked as well? Yes, it is. Indeedy it is. Right, sorry, I'll stop making inappropriate gestures with this character's hand and we'll get on with life. Should I check over there first? I suppose I should. It would only be polite. What's this? Is it a tree stump or just a massive piece of dinosaur poo? I don't know. Stop looking at me like that. To open the door, you need the moon key. Of course, what do you take me for? Some sort of novice? Of course I need the moon key. All of the people that are home probably thought we needed the sun key. No, definitely the moon key, without a doubt. I'm not even going to claim to understand what's going on. What's this? Tin can? Bottle or something? I thought I could crouch. No, presumably not. Well, this is an efficient use of space. Okay, restaurant? No, this is locked as well. Very security conscious out here. To remove the nails, you need the hammer. Okay, well, I appreciate the fact that I'm getting a bit of direction. That's something you don't normally get in a horror game, but at the same time, I'm still a little befuddled. Will there be a hammer in the garden? I don't know if that's my footsteps or somebody else's. For the time being, I'm going to pretend that it's not disturbing me, and we're going to carry on with life. Someone's not practicing proper fire maintenance safety, gubbins. Press E to interact. Biology is to understand why you live. To live is to apply biology. Somebody feels like a philosophizer. June 8, 2015, final evaluation, photosynthesis, perform activities on blah 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 blah, answer the following questions, make a drawing related to photosynthesis, rules, perform on a white sheet. Okay then, I'll stop singing in a concert hall and I'll do it on a piece of paper instead. Form couples, optional. What do you think I've been trying to do for the past 10 years of my life, for crying out loud? Use pen for text and pencil for drawing. Oh, in that case, I'll just get my pen and I'll just write my text with a pen. Sorry, my humour's in a weird mood this evening. Fun facts. Photosynthesis occurs only in plants. Photosynthesis produces sugar molecules and releases oxygen. I've got something else on my mind tonight. Chlorophyll is the main pigment of photosynthesis. Bunny's notes. The teacher gave us freedom to choose our partner for the evaluation. I could tell that Hannah was alone at the moment I approached her. I asked her if she wanted to work with me. She replied that she would be delighted to, and put on a nice smile on her face, as opposed to putting it somewhere else, like, I don't know, the sole of her foot or something. At the end of the evaluation, we spent the rest together. The rest of what? Getting to know each other better. She seemed like a very nice, pretty, and tender girl. When we arrived at the hotel with our mates, we sat in a chair a little away. While some got into the pool, others went to their rooms. We spent most of the afternoon talking. The more I heard the sound of her sweet voice, the more in love with her I fell. I commented that I had to tell her something very important, so I asked her if she was insulated from everything. Okay, this is written slightly oddly. I'm starting to think maybe English isn't the developer's first language, which is fine, that would explain most of this, but given the fact that this game is called Insulation, at least I think it is, and somehow I doubt it's talking about asbestos, that seems oddly placed. But she could only choose to be with one person for the rest of her life. Who would it be? If you're learning about photosynthesis, you're probably about 8, so please do calm down. Life isn't that dramatic. Without much thought, she replied that she would choose me, because she saw in me something she had not seen in anybody else. She's 8. Immediately, my heart began to pound. I have never felt that sensation. June 9th. The teacher divided us into 2 groups and separated me from Hannah. We went to our botanical garden in the morning while the other group stayed at the hotel resting. Am I the only one that's seeing a disconnect between, like, very simple scientific studies and going to a hotel? Am I the only one that thinking them things don't really go together? Anyway, after lunch our group stayed in the hotel and the others went with the teacher to the botanical garden. I was alone without Hannah. It was hard for me to get out of my mind until something changed it. Courtney. She looked beautiful in that pink swimsuit. I really, really hope these people aren't 8. But then again, if they're not 8, why are they so dumb they don't know what photosynthesis is by whatever age they're already at? I couldn't help looking at her and admire her bright body after getting in the pool. As the minutes passed, she separated from her friends to go to the bathroom, and I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to her, so I approached and greeted her. This isn't creepy at all. But apparently my presence didn't make her very happy. I could have told you that, mate. Just saying hello. I asked if she wanted to go to the cafeteria to eat something, but she immediately replied that she wasn't interested. I know the feeling, mate. Disappointed, I walked away and sat in one of the chairs that was nearby, took my bag and prepared to take my thermos to drink water. Who puts water in a thermos? But I took a surprise. I had forgotten. I had stolen a bottle of vodka from Dad and hid it in my bag. See, that's what I mean. They sound young, but at the same time, there's other things that make them sound like teenagers. I'm just confused. Anyway, I hid it in my bag. I grabbed it and stared at it. I couldn't believe I had done such foolishness, so I put it away and closed the bag quickly so nobody would discover me. When suddenly, someone scares me from behind. I know that feeling as well. I thought some adult had seen me, but to my surprise it was Courtney. She looked very happy, but I didn't understand why. Then she approached me and told me in my ear to accompany her to a place where nobody saw us. I really hope you're not 8. She had to tell me something. I didn't want to be a killjoy, and I followed the game. June 10th. Courtney is a great girl. With her, I felt something I had never felt for a girl. I feel there's a confession coming here in a minute, but never mind. I wanted to be with her again, but the professor said we stay in the rooms while he reviews the evaluations. See, professors don't usually teach at schools where young kids would be, but I don't know. June 11th. I was looking for Courtney all day. This man's very fickle, isn't it? 1 minute it's Hannah, 1 minute it's Courtney. Oh, well, never mind. I didn't find her anywhere. When night came, I went to her room. I climbed the stairs, but something stopped me on the last step. I could see that Courtney wasn't alone. Someone was leaving there together to her and stayed talking for a while. I couldn't believe she was floating. Floating? I couldn't believe he couldn't read a single sentence. I couldn't believe she was flirting with another after what we had together. I couldn't detail who it was. Everything was very dark. Sad. I just agree with that sentence in general. I went to the... Sorry, I don't know what's up. I've had a knackering day, and I'm like deliriously tired right now, so I apologize if I seem off. I went to the pool area to clear my mind and was alone for a while. But just when I thought I had lost everything, a light illuminated the end of the trail. It was her, Hannah, sitting in the same chair we were together, so I prepared to sit beside her. But before I could do it, another person came out of nowhere and sat next to her. Hannah hugged him, and they started laughing. All I could do was see her in someone else's arms, while my world slowly collapsed. Well, frankly, if I'm going to dump somebody the moment that somebody else turns up who's slightly better than the original person, what honestly did you expect? What goes around comes around, I suppose. Anyway. Never mind, can I set myself fire? No. What a shame. My life has no meaning if I cannot set myself on fire. Right, never mind. Let's keep exploring. So am I the man who wrote the letters then? Or the journal pages, I suppose. I mean, it's the most I... Hello, Poochie. It's alright, I'm not going to hurt you. Okay, some sort of disco rave going on here, but I can't seem to interact with this, so, we'll assume for the time being that everything's fine. Some very strange architecture going on here around. Right, never mind. A key. You picked up Moon Key. And I have reached the end of the known universe, I think. Okay. Sheesh. That's evocative of Vanera. Okay, what does this note say? Rules. There are 3 buttons in the maze. Press them in the following order: yellow, blue, red. Be careful with the guardian of the maze. The doors will unlock when 3 buttons have been activated. So yellow, blue, red. I probably better write that down so that I don't forget. What did I do with that pen I was mucking around with earlier? Seriously, what did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Sorry. I'm being an idiot. But then again, I've been being an idiot for about 4 months now on this channel. Well, probably 5 months actually, terrifyingly. So I don't frankly know what you expected. Good luck. Ta. So yeah, yellow, blue, and red. So presumably they'll light up when I press the buttons. So who's this guardian of the maze? Is that the dog? Is this one of the buttons? Will that be the blue button I need to press? I don't see one down there. Okay, that's red, but red's the last thing I need to press. I need to find the yellow one first. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and understand what's going on right now. I'm just going to try and not get myself killed. Ah, buttons. Okay, so it's not the pillars. They did, admittedly, they did say buttons, not pillars, so that's my own fault for being a total moron. Okay, so you found the red one, and nothing else. It said that, I can't remember the name of this place. That's red as well. The first one we saw was red, right? I'm not just going crazy. Probably going crazy. Oh, here's the yellow one. Hi, doggy. It's alright, doggy. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to push some buttons. That's all I want to do in my life. There's the red one. I found the blue one first, though. The one I saw couldn't have been blue. There's no chance. No chance on earth. How would I poison the dog? If there's an achievement for poisoning the dog, how would you do that? I haven't seen anything which would relate to that kind of thing. Or maybe it happens later. Maybe the dog comes back later. I don't know. I can't crouch, can I? C? Can I? Options? Controls? I could have sworn there was a crouch button. No, there's no crouch button. I'm just being an idiot and inventing things that aren't there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this isn't going well, is it? I've now had my leg bitten off. Well, this is a circumstance. Not one I'm particularly pleased about, but this is one we've got to deal with anyway. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Would you leave me alone? Or at least be slightly more auditorily interesting for the people at home. Please tell me this isn't going to be monstrously difficult. Where is the blue button, for crying out loud? Okay, she seems to bite you and then run off, which is a bit strange, but never mind. Where is this blue button? Oh, shove off. Nobody's interested. I have been eaten by a hound. Rest in peace. Or, more likely, get buried in dog poop. I don't know. Right, give me a minute. I'll get this sorted out properly. Oh, shut up. Give us a minute. I'll get this sorted. Oh, shove off. Okay, well I pressed 2 of the buttons now, which is progress, I suppose. Oh, I see what the gaps in the wall. The gaps in the wall are there to let him catch up to you. I see now. That makes more sense. Well, that answers that question, and it also means I'm going to die. What? Is that it? Yes, you've already seen me. Fantastic. Oh, leave me alone. There's so many more interesting things to bite than my bum. Crying out loud. Oh, come on. Where's the exit gone? Never... I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna flip out. I'm not gonna get irritated. I'm just gonna do it again, and I'm gonna do it well, and I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna make you proud of me, and I'm not gonna get annoyed like I have done in every other video for the past month. I'm just gonna do it properly. If there could be another way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You'll never... Why do you run that way towards the exit, you infernal mutt? Oh good, a cat. At least the cat can't bite my foot off. Is the dog eating the cat? Because if so, I mean I disliked the dog before, but now I thoroughly despise it. Oh gosh, what's gonna go wrong with this situation, other than the horrifying fashion choices? Oh good, it's just a radio. Of that I am grateful. Right, okay, so we found the thing with the moon key, but I've forgotten what we need the moon key for. Is it? I think it was this door? Strange noise. Oh well, never mind. We got through that, and I didn't get cheesed off, so that's a small achievement on my part. Are these bloodstains ever going to leave? Or not? Okay. Lights? No, evidently not. Why would there be lights working in a house? You need the heart key. Okay. Like, keyhole search. Well, frankly, madam, I'm glad you find that so entertaining, but I'm the landlord of this property, and I do not find this entertaining. Also, I'm pretty sure that's from Far Cry 4. Honestly. Try and upkeep a nice house. Achievement unlocked, sanctification. What on earth does that mean? Can I see the achievements? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can see those until the end. Okay, well I don't remember what that one said. Have some food? What does that say? Contrast... I have no idea. Butcher shop, carnivorous point. Chicken, meat, cow liver, prices, monies... $41.18. Is any of that information supposed to be remembered? Because none of it will be. Oh dear. Somebody isn't really good at... What? To poison the meat, you need ibuprofen pills. Ibuprofen isn't a poison, it's a painkiller. Have you tried the cream Aloe Della Vita? Its new formula takes care of your skin and provides minerals. If that cream cured my skin problems, my giddy aunt, I'd already have heard about it. Denounces teacher raping and fears losing the year. What are you whittling on about? Possibility of losing the year due to bad grades. Distressed high schooler denounced her biology teacher. Is that the same biology teacher we were talking about earlier? What? The Horizon Trophy match is already dated. The match will be played on the 23rd of July. Face Infinite Football Club. Infinite is one way of describing a football match, as far as I'm concerned. And Canvas FC in the St. Bernard Stadium. All eyes will be on John Castro, hoping he has an excellent performance in his debut. Okay, so thank you for answering the grand total of 0 questions. Picked up the heart key. Okay, so there's some booze and some odd paintings. So, I mean, painkillers can be a form of poison if you overdose on them, but you need a lot. Mind you, for a creature as small as a dog. Thank you, but we've solved the white noise problem on this channel and we're not bringing it back. June 7th. So this was a few days before the notes we were reading previously. Tomorrow will be a very special day. I'll go on a school ride. There's a phrase I've never heard before. With my classmates to the St. Bernard Botanical Gardens to make the last evaluation of the year of biology. We will be there for 5 days and will stay at a hotel near the facilities. Although it bothers me that Courtney goes alone, she annoys me. Maybe because she is the most popular girl in school. She always flirts. They will please her in everything. There's some very suspicious things being said today. While I was on the school ride, I thought I had met the ideal boy. He was very sweet to me, and I told him many things that I had never told anyone. So is this being written from Hannah's perspective, maybe? Everything seemed to go well until Courtney arrived. I saw them together, and they were having fun in the pool, but he preferred her. After that, he didn't speak to me again. But when I thought I had lost everything, I met Jason. He was very sweet and affectionate. He told me that not all men know how to value women. Yes, I think I'm detecting a certain type of bloke here, but never mind. That if I give him a chance, he would show me that he knows how to value me and treat me like a lady. Yes, I know exactly what type of man we're talking about, and all of you do too, probably, if you've been on the internet for more than about 5 minutes. Then I said yes. We were talking in one of the chairs that were near the pool. I gave him my phone number and said he would call me. He loves rock as much as I do and loves soccer. I am very eager to hear his voice again. I cannot believe it. He just called me. I am very happy. He asked if I wanted to go out with him tomorrow, and I said yes. We will leave early to eat ice cream and then take a walk. You know what? I wish life was that simple. What do you want to do today? Eat ice cream and walk. Why do we overcomplicate things? I don't know. I cannot wait. I want to be with him. Well, good for you. So yes, I'd guess my giddy Aunt Hannah must be as tall as a bridge. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, I'm guessing that's written from Hannah's perspective. So, this person... I don't know why I find this image so funny, but for some reason I do. Well, there's a 1 on there, so maybe it's part of a code for, like a safe or something? I don't know. Maybe with the pills in it or something? I don't know. So I thought it was a QR code at first, just a drain. Pills? No pills at all. Nothing in here at all. Anything? Oh, this seems completely empty and useless. Can I turn the shower on? Scrub-a-dub-dub. Splash-splash-wash, etc, etc, etc. No, okay, so yeah, I'd assume that that's being written from Hannah's perspective. In fact, the last couple of lines pretty much confirm that. Anything on the laptop? No. Anything in the wardrobe? Oh, here we are, some pills. Yeah, I don't think 2 pills would be enough to kill a dog, but maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know, I'm not an expert in the matter. General Hospital. To relieve fever and muscle pain, I recommend take ibuprofen, 2 pills every hours for 1 week. As a precaution, if you have pets like dog or cat, be very careful because 1 single dose of ibuprofen could be lethal for them. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Also, I'm surprised you had a medical prescription for ibuprofen. I mean, where I come from, it's just something over the counter that you buy. But, I don't know. Locked from the other side. I'm glad to see your psychic powers have gotten that far. So, should I poison the meat or not? It looks pretty poisoned as it is. I don't know. Let's. Would you please stop trying to fist yourself in the chin? Let's see what's behind here first, and assuming this isn't the point of no return, we might go back and change our mind later. See, look how short I am in comparison to everything else. I must be a child. And the things those... Oh, I don't know. I'm very confused. Okay, into the bathroom. Anything of interest? A bin? A sink? No, nothing at all. What a surprise. Why are there drains in here as well? What does this say? I need the star key. Okay. Why is it snowing in the garage all of a sudden? Can I interact with this? Is this useful? To turn on the water pump, you need the valve. Okay, you're telling me to put this game on Steam or something? To remove the chain, you need the padlock key. Okay, I need an awful lot of things, none of which I have. Okay, I'm rather befuddled. But never mind. So I need a star key, I need a padlock key, and I need and something else. What is that? What was the other thing I needed? I can't even remember, it's completely gone out of my brain. Okay, so let me just have a quick walk around. Let me just, because I'm pretty sure I searched the upstairs apartment pretty thoroughly, and I didn't see a hammer or anything else that I could use. So I don't know. Maybe poisoning the dog is just a progression thing, and it's not actually a sort of alternative ending if you do or don't poison the dog. I'm just sort of assuming for the time being that it is, because it said, that there were 2 different endings, one for completing the game and one for getting the alternative ending, so I just kind of assumed that would be the circumstance. Hogan. I need the poisoned meat. Hogan's favourite food. Cow liver, chicken, rice, apple, meat, pineapple, peach. Note, Hogan will come and eat when he hears the bell of the other courtyard. Okay, I don't see a bell, but, at the same time, I don't see they have an awful lot of choice. So, I'm very sorry to Peter and the RSPCA and all the other animal lovers out there, but I don't think that I have an awful lot of choice. I suppose I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and get the dog to bite the meat. Picked up poisoned meat. I don't know where the bell is, but there's the meat. Said the bell in the other courtyard. Come to E when he hears the bell of the other courtyard. I don't know, I haven't seen any bells anywhere. I suppose I'll have to wander around a bit and see if I encounter any bells. Have you seen this book before? When I got home from the school ride, I found my uncle arguing with my dad. He almost never visits us. It's been very strange to see him at home with us. I greeted them, but they barely paid me attention. Apparently, they were talking about something important. I went to my room to unpack, and I couldn't help but hear them. My uncle said it was the last time he covered him because if he didn't quit alcohol, something happened again. He would have no mercy, arrest him. He seemed angry if something bad had happened. Okay, so the dad and the uncle are brothers, obviously. So that note at the beginning said something about somebody going missing, and their brother was a police officer. So maybe the uncle's the brother, and the dad is the person that's disappeared. At night, I decided to leave the house for fresh air. Everything was very calm until I heard a noise coming from the last house below. I went downstairs without making noise and looked out. I watched from there. He was a tall man. He carried a cooking pot in his hands. He intended to go to the courtyard. I got up a little to see better, but I had not noticed that on the floor, right next to the wall where I leaned, there was a bottle of beer. I threw it with my foot and it fell, making a lot of noise. I hid behind the wall and closed my eyes in the hope that he hadn't seen me. My hands were shaking and I started to sweat. After a moment I got up very slowly, but to my surprise, there was no one there any more. I armed myself with courage and passed the street. Curiosity was killing me inside. I wanted to know where he was going with that cooking pot. I decided and went in, but what I found there left me speechless. A dead end. There was nothing interesting, just a bell hanging on a piece of wood. There wasn't even a cooking pot the man had. I'm sure he saw me when I knocked the bottle down, and he hid. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I couldn't help with curiosity. That man must hide something in his courtyard, something that can't be seen. Couldn't see, something that I couldn't see, something that Phil couldn't read either. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I still wanted to check it on my own. I went downstairs and waited behind the wall. I heard some chimes, which meant he was in the courtyard. I just had to wait until he left and entered the house. Without making a noise, I went to his courtyard, but to my surprise, this time there was something interesting. A golden piece. It was on the floor, near the place where the bell was. I grabbed it and put it in my wallet. I was waiting on the stairs for a few minutes until the man left his house. He was carrying a cooking pot again. He went to his courtyard and I watched him from afar, but this time something strange happened. He returned with the cooking pot and began to scream like crazy, set the cooking pot aside and began searching the floor of his courtyard. I think he was looking for what I stole from him, but I couldn't understand the relation between that and the cooking pot with food. It is as if the piece works as a gear with some mechanism, such as to open a door or something similar. Maybe it's just my imagination. I woke up early and decided to go down again, but to my surprise the entrance to the courtyard was full of wooden planks. For some reason the man wanted to block the entrance. Oh, it's the bell behind those boards that I need the hammer to get off. Dad has not come home. It seems strange because he always comes at lunchtime, but this time he did not. I called my uncle and asked if he was with him. He said no. He seems worried. Okay, was that there before? I'm starting to think that it wasn't. But at the same time... No, I don't think I saw that before, so... Yes, I must be missing something. Oh, the fire's out. Okay. So, oh! Somebody used the water to put the fire out. Interesting. The plot thickens. Oh, piece of paper. July 22nd. Dad still does not appear. I went to look for him, but I have not found any clues. I carried my bag because I brought a pack of matches, a flashlight, a thermos of water, and other things. As it was getting dark, I decided to light a bonfire. It was not so difficult, since on the biology school ride we were taught to do so. A while ago a dog came out. I tried to escape it, but it was useless. I had stayed in a dead end, and then I grabbed one of the notebooks that was in my bag, threw it into the bushes, and the dog ran towards it. I hid behind a wall, waiting for the dog to leave, but it wouldn't. It began to bark, and from afar I could hear the barking was heard louder. I had run out of hope until I remembered that I had kept the golden piece in my wallet. I took it and threw it away. The dog went to it, and I think it swallowed it. Ah, I see. Everything's starting to make a bit more sense now. So I need to find the hammer, because the hammer will let me into the courtyard, and in the courtyard I can ring the bell, and the bell will bring the dog out, and then the dog will eat the meat, the dog will die, I can then cut the dog's stomach open. Yes, this is horrible, but, you know, this is a horror game after all. And then I can get the golden piece. And then, I don't know, I'll have a sandwich or something. So where's the hammer? That's what all of this relies upon. Where is the hammer? It's a bit mysterious. I don't remember that being there before. Never mind. Okay, give us a minute. Give us a minute and I'll see if I can find out where this hammer is. Oh, it strikes me we never went in here. Yeah, we never went up to this floor. This might have something useful in it. Other than a massive potted plant. Anything around the back? Nope. Very disappointed with that set of circumstances. There's an industrial type if ever I've seen one. Washing machine. Hold on, what's this? To raise the water level, you need to turn on the pump. Is that a... Okay, that's a key. So if I find the valve, I can turn on the pump, which will raise the water level, rise that key up, and I'll be able to grab it. Okay, some sort of toilet ghost is hanging around, never mind. Locked from the other side. Okay, so there's more things sort of coming together, but at the same time not really making a lot of sense because I can't sort of carry on with any of them because I'm missing some vital ingredients. I don't know which one I'm supposed to get next, but I've yet to actually find any of them. No, there's definitely nothing here. It's not just lying around the floor, is it? No. I'm most befuddled. Alright, give us a bit longer. I'll wander around a bit more and see if I can find anything else. That door was locked before, and now it's not. Oh, see anything's on that. I just hid the star key in one of the plants. I hid the padlock key in the underground tank in the 3rd floor tank. Okay, so the padlock key must be the thing that we need to rise the water for, and the star key is in one of the plant pots. Okay, that's kind of helpful. Not quite sure what the star key will do for us, but never mind. So the picture with the face on it had a baby on it, but this one had a number on it, but this one doesn't. 2003, so everything else was dated 2015, so this was quite a long time ago. We are very happy to know that Hannah is already a part of your home. We know that every child is now in very good hands. Where did I get the word every from? In a family where love, peace and respect abound, the happiness of a child is the most important thing. For us, enjoy the company of this girl and do not forget the satisfaction of the soul is most important. We deliver the soul for satisfaction. That doesn't sound at all creepy. So it's maybe an adoption agency? Why would an adoption agency have a CEO? I don't know. So maybe Hannah was adopted, which would imply that she's an absolute minimum of 12 years old. I don't know. What does this say? Hannah will arrive in a short time. I hope she has had fun. While I was watering the plants, I changed the key of the place and hid it in one of the portraits. Okay, so it's not in the plants anymore, it's in the portraits? I'm confused. Housing purchase contract. There's a lot of reading in this game. On the 24th day of the month of September of 2001, alternatively you could say 240901, but never mind, they celebrate the present contract of the sale of a house located on 5th, St. and 3rd Avenue to the citizen Ryan Chaplin with sufficient knowledge to the act of the sale. What are you whittling on about? Yes, it's a contract. Yes, it's not very interesting. It's a legal contract. They're not exactly riveting reading for a Tuesday evening. Oh, hello. Oh, I see. We're just going to turn that off, are we? A door has been unlocked. That's very kind of you, but... Okay, well this is something of a problem. A door has been unlocked, but in turn one has also been locked. Which leaves me in something of a pickle. Oh, can I go in the shower? Oh gosh. It's occupied! I don't know. Okay, so that was an interesting experience. Let me walk up to each of the paintings, see if I can interact with any of them. Let me check the plant pots as well, just in case it's still there. I doubt it, but it might be. Give us a minute, I'll just check some plant pots. Ooh, this has now been unlocked. Okay, that helps a little. What does this say? Hardware, assorted nail kit, hammer, bucket, and black spray. $18 for a hammer. My giddy aunt. It's a very expensive hammer. Okay, so that might imply the valve. Excellent. That might imply the hammer is nearby. A key? No. A key? Aha! A key. There's the star key. Okay, so that answers that question. So we found the star key and the valve. So that helps us quite a bit, I think. That allows us into a room in the basement, and it also allows us to activate the pump, which will increase the water level, allowing us to get what I believe to be the padlock key. So let's do the valve first, assuming we're not going to be encroached upon by any other spookiness. This is. Okay, there we go. So now the valve is working and the pump is going. So that should increase the water level, right? I'll go back and do the star key in a minute, just in case that's, something else different. I don't want to spoil anything. Or alternatively, you just need both of the keys at the same time. There we go. Padlock key, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to unlock the padlock, which I think was shutting... I think it was shutting a trap door of some kind. I'm not convinced, but maybe. So let's do that first, just in case. Excellent. So now that's open. I'm not entirely sure how that helps, but we'll find out in a minute. But we now got the the key for this, rather. There we are. Hi, I hate you immediately. I've only known you for 2 seconds. And I hate you as well. Oh. Panicking over nothing. Still not thoroughly enthralled. Oh. Oh, that's nice. My figure isn't, but that's nice. That's a very nice feature. Hi, friends. Hi, excuse me. Let me just get out of your neighbourhood. I can see you're very busy with all of your skeletal feline bits and pieces. Anyway, what was I? June 8th. I write this because I feel a huge emptiness in my soul. Megan passed away in a car accident. Now a part of me went with her. I'll carry your memory until my death. Wherever you are, I just want you to know that I love you, and I'll love you forever. According to the police report, a heavy-duty truck collided with Megan's car because she did not respect the red light of a traffic light and accelerated, causing the accident. The name of the wretch is Theodore Shaw. That was definitely one of the names originally. I don't know if that was the name of the man who went missing or his brother. I cannot believe this guy lives near here. Just thinking about it makes me want to... No, I have to calm down. Time will heal my wound. Excuse me. The next day. I couldn't sleep all night thinking about her. I don't understand why life is so unfair to me. Now I only have Hannah. Okay, so we're talking... This is presumably the father of Hannah, Megan being presumably Hannah's sister. Or maybe his wife? I don't know. I can't let something bad happen to her. I would give anything because nothing bad happened to her. If I lose her, my life will lose its meaning. I would be unable to live without them both. Now she is on a school ride and I cannot help thinking that the worst happens, like the bus she is going on has an accident or anything happens. There are still a few days left before she arrives and I cannot wait to give her a big hug and a kiss. I must be patient, there is not much time left. I'm very happy Hannah arrived from the school ride and I can already enjoy the company of my beloved daughter, so that answers that question. I would do anything just to see her happy, even lie to her. She asked me where her mother, well, that answers that question, has gone, and I told her she had gone to her grandparents' home for the weekend and that she would return on Monday. I saw her so happy when she arrived that I was unable to tell her the truth. I know I wasn't honest with Hannah. I shouldn't have lied to her that way, and now I feel guilty. Tomorrow I will tell her the truth. I do not want her to drown in the sea of lies. Hannah hasn't come home. I haven't seen her all day. I asked Megan's parents, but they said she was never there. I went to the police station to report her disappearance. They told me that I had to wait at least 24 hours to confirm it. Police officer Eric said that most likely she was with her friends and that she would return home soon. I'm desperate. Hannah would never leave home without warning. This is very strange. Police officer Eric said he would file Hannah's case as soon as they can, and they would do everything possible to find her. I just have to wait until everything goes well and they bring her back home. I cannot believe that those who work in the newspaper care more about a simple soccer match than the disappearance of my daughter. The police did nothing about it, and they abandoned my daughter's search. I bought some things at the hardware store, and when I got home I painted the glasses of the house and all the mirrors with black spray. I don't want to know anything more about people. I hate this town and the people that live here. I lost the only thing I had left, my beloved daughter. Now I don't care about anything anymore. I will stay at home alone, insulated from everything. I cannot stop listening to Megan's voice. She said I should do what I haven't done for a long time. I then listened to her, and I killed Theodore Shaw. He had to pay for what he had done. I cut his body into pieces and sold the meat to the butcher shop on 32nd Street. They gave me a good sum of money for it, but I don't care about the money anymore. Megan told me she was proud of me, but felt lonely and is waiting for me. I'll leave the star key in its place, and then I'll go to the bathtub and carry a knife. Soon I'll meet my beloved wife. Well, that's rather dark, in multiple different ways. Why is there a snake? We're just going to completely ignore the snake in the shower, are we? Okay. Well, that answers the question about the. I'm glad you. Oh my giddy aunt! I was going to say I'm glad he hasn't moved. So I'll close that behind me, so nothing can chase me. What was I talking about? Oh yes, that explains the bathtub full of blood. Most mysterious. So, Theodore Shaw isn't missing then. Theodore Shaw is dead. And has been eaten by the local townsfolk. I suppose all those foreign townsfolk, I suppose. That was a rather redundant saying, wasn't it? There we go. It's been many years since I've seen an animation like that, but never mind. Perfect. Does the job. I'm not complaining. Okay, so now this should give us access to the courtyard with the bell in it. Perfect. Achievement unlocked. Your favourite poison. Yeah, I feel a bit bad about that, honestly. To complete the figure, you need the golden piece. Ah, I was correct. We need to retrieve the golden piece from the animal. Okay, never mind. Which way was that? That was over here, right? Yes. Ah, gosh. I'm glad I didn't have to cut the thing open, but I'm not entirely sure rummaging through what's probably is vomit or it's diarrhea is neither a good thing. Anyway, regardless of all of the horribleness that we've had to experience in this moment, we can carry on with life. Okay, we have the golden piece. Is that it? It looks like a little man in underpants crucified in a cross. Ooh. Okay. Going underground, I think. What horrors will we find? Oh, a big red door. Reminds me of Haunting of Hill House. It was called Haunting of Hill House, wasn't it? I think that's what it was called. It's a very good television series. Don't know why people are always complaining about it. I thought it was quite good. Anyway, oh gosh. So, it would appear we are stuck between two equally difficult alternatives. Oh, that's very convenient. My valet has opened the door for me. I'm going to fire my valet. Okay. Something changed up here. Valet, I know I've been gaining a little bit of weight recently, but you don't need to open the door every time I walk away from it. And then make me run back. like some sort of horrifying game. Oh good, a prison cell with a bucket to... Well, I won't even go there. I woke up a while ago in this place, and I have no idea how I got here. My mind is blank and my head hurts a lot. I'm starting to feel hungry. You and me both, kiddo. It will be a matter of time for Dad and Mum to find me and get me out of this disgusting place. So this was probably written by Hannah. They will have told the police already, and they will arrive soon, I am sure. A mysterious man came today, brought me a cooking pot with food, and told me that I need to regain strength and not worry about anything, because in a short time someone will come to get me out. Why doesn't he let you out? I told him that I didn't want to wait for anybody, that I wanted to leave this place, but my words bothered him. He made me sit in the chair and uncovered the cooking pot he had brought, which gave off a foul, rotten scent. It made me want to vomit, and he forced me to eat everything, but I refused to do so. He took the spoon aggressively and made me swallow. This entire game has had some extremely creepy undertones in it. Anyway, I was about to throw up, but he covered my mouth with his hands, swallowing my own vomit. Okay, seriously, I've got to have my dinner after this, please. When I finished, he grabbed the cooking pot, and before I left, he said that he wanted my soul to be sanctified. First, I had to purify my body. Oh, sheesh. Idiot. Well, I mean, like they say, it gets worse before it gets better. I have a lot of diarrhea. I had to do my needs in the bucket. Oh, gosh, I looked at that. It has been a long time since that man came from the last time. I'm hungry. I don't feel well. I would give anything for a plate with food. I was very hungry. I had to do... Oh, no. Turned out it was going to get a lot worse before it got any better. I'm not even going to read that. You can do it yourself. Oh dear, I can barely grab the pencil to write. I feel very weak. I'm not surprised. The man who brought food never came back. My parents didn't find me either. I lost hope of getting out of here. I think it will be my perdition. Which is possibly a word for fate I've never heard of before. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck in here as well, because I'm not eating out of that. If you want me to... Oh. So I don't think I'm the man that disappeared. I think I'm more likely the boy in the notes, maybe? I don't know. You are very brave to come to this place just for me. Therefore, I want to reward you with the best gift I can give you, the sanctification of your soul. Judging from the account of the last person that you sanctified, I think I'll pass on that. Thank you very much. You may not understand it now, but soon you will. I have to tell you something very important. If you were insulated from everything, but you could only choose to be with one person for the rest of your life, oh my giddy aunt, I've suddenly realised what is going on. Who would you be with? I don't know, Kate Upton, probably. Doing choir practice, are we? Not really into hymns, if I'm honest. I'm more into big band numbers. End of the trail. Ratify sentence 15 years in prison to teacher. A judge confirmed sentence to prison. Biology professor accused. Oh gosh. Gonna have to put like a note at the front of this video saying warning, it's absolutely disgusting. Who cares about the trophy? Wow. Oh, hi mate. Sorry, I have no idea what that said. I wasn't paying attention. Wow, that was insulation. Which ones did I get? Complete the... Oh, I got the alternative ending. I didn't get the normal ending. Oh, I thought that would be the normal ending that I got. It's very rare that I get the odd ending. Okay, well, that was a bit longer than I expected, so I'm not really going to have time to go back in and find the other ending. I don't really know what else you'd do. What didn't I interact with? I used the valve. I unlocked the padlock. I went in the room with the star key. Used the heart key. I think I did everything. I don't know what other things you could do, unless there's possibly like a way to escape from that run, maybe. But then you think the death would be the normal ending, and the escape would be the... I don't know. It's late. I'm hungry. And frankly, I'm not looking forward to ingesting my food with the memory of the things that I read down in those horrible cells whilst I eat my dinner, but never mind. That was fantastic. When it started, I wasn't convinced I was really going to like it because it didn't seem very exciting. It seemed a bit sort of, wander around in a world, find keys, open things, do puzzles, hit buttons in the correct order from a color-coded system, that kind of thing. It didn't seem very exciting at first. It seemed very bog standard and not really very interesting. But by the end, the story it built up was really, really good. And it's nice that even though it would seem like, and obviously I don't know for sure, but it seems like this game wasn't originally written in English, that the story can still be conveyed so well, even with the minor translation errors that there were. But that was genuinely really, really good. I really enjoyed that. So I'm also making a quick reform. I'm going to try to waffle less at the end of videos, because I've noticed I do that so much and so frequently these days, so I've decided to try and stop myself from doing that so much. So I will simply say that was very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it too. As ever, there's a link in the description if you'd like to download it for yourself, and see if you can find the ending that I didn't get. I genuinely really like this, and I hope the developer goes on to make more projects, because they have a lot of potential to do things. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other. Congratulations on finally making a whole video where nothing went wrong. Something's going to go wrong in editing, isn't it? All this footage is going to get corrupted or something. I don't know, but I'm going to stop the recording now before anything does go wrong. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.